So to start off today's look, I had already applied MAC's strobe cream, which I mixed with a little bit of sunscreen just because I knew I would be walking around outside a lot today. And then I'm taking the Becca Backlight Filter Primer just because I really love the glow that it gives my skin, even though I already applied the strobe cream. And then I'm taking the green Smashbox color corrector just to cover up the pimple that I had on my chin and below my nose. And then for today's foundation, I went in with my brand new favorite, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation in the color Fair Neutral. And then I'm going in with, I'm sure you've guessed it, my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair, and I'm just covering up those acne spots that I had and my dark circles. And then over top of it, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin in Fair underneath my eyes. And to highlight the rest of the face, I'm going in with the MAC Select Cover Up in 115. For my blush, I'm using the ColourPop Super Shocker in Early Bird on a Real Techniques Duo Fiber Stippling brush, and just stippling that all over the apples of my cheeks. This is a really bright pink color, and I feel like it really helps bring some life back into my very, very pale skin. Then I'm going to bake it using the Coty Airspun powder. I really enjoy this powder, but it does have a very strong fragrance, so if you're sensitive to that, I would not suggest getting it. So while that bakes, I'm going to go do my eyebrows, and then I'll meet you right back here. Okay, eyebrows are done, bake is done, so we're going to start wiping that away with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and the lightest color called Lucid. I'm just dusting off that bake with the lightest color. It's going to help add to the highlight. And then I'm going to set the rest of the face with just a tiny bit of that Coty Airspun powder because I want a bit more of a dewy finish than I normally have. So for bronzer, we're going in with that Chocolate Soleil bronzer on a MAC 135 brush. I absolutely love this brush. I bought it on recommendation because Jaclyn Hill said it was great. And that woman does not lie. This brush is just so nice. It applies just the right amount of bronzer. It's so hard to screw it up. here, I'm just filling in some sparse areas of my brow with the darkest color from the Shade and Light palette, which is called Subconscious. I really love the Anastasia brow definer, but I feel like it doesn't stick as well when you apply it over just a cream. Like, it needs to be applied over a powder, or anytime you brush over it, the pigment just goes right away, and it's kind of annoying. So I do go back in with that color from the Shade and Light palette just to spruce it up a bit. So after looking at my face, I decided I need a tiny bit of contour, so I am going to go into that Shade and Light palette and use Somber. I just wanted a little bit more definition because I was feeling a little too flat. Alright, and then I'm going to prime my eyes using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, go figure. I use it in literally every tutorial. And then I'm going to go into the Naked palette. On just a nice flat brush, I'm going to take Virgin, and I'm going to apply it all over the lid. So after I'm done applying it all over the lid, I'm going to spritz my brush with some MAC Fix Plus and go back into Virgin and apply that right on the brow bone as well as the inner corner. It's just going to make it a lot more metallic and a lot brighter, which I definitely prefer for a brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight. I like when it's very, very in your face. So then I'm going to start to build up the crease with the color Sidecar, also from the Naked palette, and just really blend out that crease a lot. The darker color, which is Hustle, just because I felt like the crease needed a tiny bit more definition than Sidecar was giving me. And then I'm just going to use that MAC 219 pencil brush to smudge Sidecar along the entire bottom lash line and a little bit of Hustle along the outer bottom lash line. So I'm going to go in with a Stila smudge stick in Damsel and just press that really, really close to the top lash line and use that pencil brush and whatever's left on it just to smudge that color out. I wanted a tiny bit of definition just because it really helps to make your lashes look a lot thicker. Then I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara and just applying a coat of that to both the top and bottom lashes. Alright, and for the last step, my highlighter today is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance highlighter, and I'm just putting that pretty much all over my face. Like, you're watching this, I'm not kidding anybody, it's all over. And then just to make sure everything kind of melts together, I'm going to spritz it with some MAC Fix Plus and let it dry. Alright, so that's everything. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!